foggy start out there. As long as we give ourselves a little bit of extra time, should be able to make it through the morning hours just fine. But I do expect that morning commute to definitely be impacted by that fog. Even some mist out there. Clouds lifting, breaking once we get into the afternoon. Getting a few peaks of sunshine out there. And south winds, a little bit on the breezy side, but also helping us warm up into those mild 60s. Definitely an improvement from a cloudy, gloomy, cool end to our weekend. Your news starts now.
Here for you in Wichita and across Kansas. This is Kansas Today.
Do you need help with those utility bills? We're going to tell you more about a new program at the Salvation Army.
And they need your help. We're going to show you why the American Red Cross is counting on you.
And we're taking a live look this morning. Much more clear already for you on a Monday. Definitely some fog still hanging in the air in places. Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Gwen Bevel in with Brett Begansky this morning, as well as Ronell Williams, Carly Willis. The whole team is here. But, Ronell, we're going to start with you this morning. And that dense fog is already kind of starting to lift there off of Century 2.
Yeah, it's still patchy in spots. That's why we've got a lot of our area under that dense fog advisory. But if we remember Century 2, and if you've been watching Kansas Today, only around maybe 25 minutes ago, it was actually still pretty foggy out there. So just make sure that we're taking our time, taking it easy this morning, because stretching from southwest Kansas all the way through all of central Kansas, and even a couple of our Oklahoma counties like Harper County, Oklahoma, under that dense fog advisory all the way through 11 o'clock this morning. Garden City, looks like things gradually improving, and mainly because out west the winds are starting to pick up a little bit more. They're calm right now, but in Dodge City, Ford County, you've actually got some 10-plus mile-an-hour winds, enough to maybe improve things a little bit. 36 degrees, though, 30 degrees in Colby, dropping a couple of degrees below freezing. But where we have the majority of that fog, temperatures are safely above freezing, although a little bit on the chilly side in the 30s to 40s. Now, we've got the fog at the surface, well up above our heads. There's still a few patchy clouds kind of streaming in from west to east across southern parts of the state, right along and close to that Kansas-Oklahoma line. So some cloud breaks by the time we get into the afternoon, warming up nicely into the 60s. But then tonight, tracking a pretty good chance that we see some storms here, a few rumbles of thunder. Details on that just 15 minutes away. Guys?
All right, right now, we'll see you just a little bit. This is vital to public health, and the American Red Cross needs your help with blood donations. And KSN's Carly Willis shows you how many are now hearing your call. And Carly, this is really important when there's a transfusion or even an accident.
Good morning, that's right. Well, patients with coronavirus aren't the ones that need blood. There are many others out there who do. That need for blood has not went away, but many large-scale blood drives, like the ones at high schools and colleges, are canceled. The large number of cancellations reduced the number of blood donations for the American Red Cross, according to spokesperson Michelle Jantz. Here in Kansas, 50 blood drives were canceled. The American Red Cross in downtown Wichita is still accepting walk-ins, and Friday was a huge day after many felt the calling from the CDC and the American Surgeon General as the pandemic escalates.
People still, unfortunately, there are car accidents or other emergency needs, or we have people who are receiving treatments related to cancer. All of those treatments and all of that care for them is dependent on blood donations.
Now, the Red Cross is taking some extra precautions, like taking your temperature before you enter the donation area. Coming up in the next half hour, I'll introduce you to a Wichita fire captain and his family who donate regularly with the Red Cross. Carly Willis, KSN News 3.
All right, thanks so much. A hero in many ways, it sounds like there, Carly. The coronavirus has impacted everyone in one way or another. For some, that impact's hitting their jobs. The Salvation Army is creating a new program called Stand with Wichita. The goal is to help people cover utility expenses. This is only for people whose job status has been impacted by the coronavirus. The Salvation Army is partnering with the Wichita Community Foundation to help raise these funds. And while money is already being collected, they are asking for your help. The major says this will help people who wouldn't normally knock on their doors.
They might be the folks that were working and now they are not working, or their hours have been cut, or they're experiencing, I have to stay at home now because my children are there. All those things are new to them.
The funds and program will officially launch on April 1st. It is available for Sedgwick County residents, and you can find more information on how to apply or how you can help out the folks who need it the most over at KSN.com.
At 6:03, stay indoors and keep social distancing. That is the message from Wichita Mayor Brandon Whipple.
Wichita doesn't need one of those orders for us to do the right thing.